Hello? Is it working? The stick. Camera. No. No, 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 no. Fine. Hang on. I'm really hungry. Welcome, Biggs. Next one, 8.
不要变。
What are we doing? Can you hear me? 4 viewers. That's too many. Okay. What the hell? So you know the emoji explosion? That. Call the dentist. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do for Shrimpo. Need to make this artwork for a cassette tape. On Patreon notifications to go to the chat. And I still gotta work on Burger Zone, and there's more stuff to upload for YouTube. Probably. Okay, what were we doing? Shrimpo. Let's see, I just deployed something and... Oh, the voting categories work now? Voting. Okay. There's no front end for this at all. So... no front end for that at all. Let's see. Planet 3. Shrimpo type. That should probably be a default. Got a new message from Ginger Steve on Telegram. T-Mux. Thought you used T-Mux. So let's see. I use T-Mux in kind of a weird way. I have these like aliases. Starts a new session, and then TD attached to the session, and then LS will tell me all the sessions. So CL. So I got Data Fruits, Fruitbot, Honey Bucket, Stream Pusher, Mike to do files. So say I wanted to start a new team-up session in Burgers and get over, and so I can go here, go TN, Burger. Okay. And now, my key bindings are not the default, but it's Control O and C to make a new pane here. And then Control, so there's the main, what do you call it? You press Control and then something, and then you do the thing. Is there a help? You must help. Cheat sheet. Yeah. There was a help. List of keys. So I would do Control question mark. Control O question mark. I don't really use most of these. I use these sometimes. typically just do this, and sometimes I do Control O, double quotes, and do this, make a split. I don't really get too fancy other than that. So that's Control S. When you're in a session, you can just toggle between them. So that's really helpful. But on the server, it's Control B, not Control O. And I never bothered to change that. Okay, so I added the type to the Shrimpo. Normal or mega. And we need to yeah, maybe it's easier. So we're gonna update this mega. And now we're gonna work on the branch where we show the entries for mega, even if it's not over yet. And we're also gonna do new entries for mega. Those categories. And type. I'm not sure. Ernie. Oh yeah, I got it all the way up. There. Maybe that's better. If I can sustain 4 viewers for 7 more streams, and I can get affiliate. It's a lot though. Pew pew. Maybe I'll do some DJ streams on here. Easier for me. We also got to get to the new Viz server stuff at some point. Alright, where are we at? The planet 3. Good. What is in this pull request? Type. Shrimpo. Go. Entry. Okay. Hello, Fizz Buzz. Welcome. Have some sort of visual thing. Says it's a mega Shrimpo. Here. Such a stupid website. Hello, how are you? Can you put a span inside of it? Sure. Per case. Cool. Yes. A big group of owls? I don't know. A bunch of crows is a murder. Oh, crap. Downloaded a web page into my editor. Change column. Alt. Parliament of Owls. The collective name for a group of ferrets. A Ferris wheel? A business of ferrets. It's professional. Professional ferret business. Okay, so need to be able to vote these. Logged in. Todo. Heck. Please go. Wow. What a bunch of... Have a controller. And vote. Do that. Indicated. Thing. Or so can't vote on your own track. Oh, I see. This crap. And a group of votes is a vote school. Status property unknown. Sure about that? I mean, and there. Can you vote for yourself for president? What's going on? What does this mean? Won't compile. Welcome back. What was funny? Oh. Yeah? That's cool. There you go. The argument of type. Oh. Can I do info? Get info. Good song. My wife made a new friend. Great. Oh, for the love of Glorp. Isn't it loaded with the dang entry? I guess not. Async. What does this mean again?
There's still a bug in that program, and I'm gonna get that bug.
Lots of bugs. Is async. It belongs to async default. Async by default. But should I do like wait? Async get? No. Fuck. It's gonna be hard. Not be hard. See, this is where I just say fuck it and go to the serializer and I I just throw it in here. Why does it just work in the template though? That's what I never understand. You can just... I could just make a really long thing here. I get confused though. This will work for sure. See? That worked fine. Really all I wanted to do for that. Okay, fix that in here. Voting on mega entrance. Okay. Okay.
Sorry. Must have been the onion salad dressing.
Must have been the mustard.
All I have to do is find the mustard and I'm in good shape.
Click, 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 click. Okay.
Get on this internet, talk to people all over the place, and it's amazing.
The internet is still amazing. No one can tell me otherwise. So we want to do voting categories. We talk about this. What should the categories be? Can be anything. Flop Corp. Any song. The spirit of any song. Massiveness. Hacker vibe. I think we should do 5. One more. Sound like. That one's slurpy. That's a jammer. Boing. Okay. Boing. Five. Okay, are they coming down the wire? Coming down the wire. included. Need a standing desk down here. BJS, are you gonna contribute to Hack the Planet 3? We already have your sample in here. Okay, need to merge and deploy this. Why did this test fail? Pull rate limit. Oh, whatever. Let's just merge it. Fine. Not gonna break the website. Am I? Welcome to the Hamburger Salaryman hacking stream. We watch text fly around the terminal. Summon new fruit spells. Stuff like that. Okay, it should be deployed. It's coming down the wire. And there we go. Go back to the front end. We're gonna need to make Shrimpo voting category. Blah blah blah. Blah blah. I just typed a bunch of stuff. Um, Where's my burger?
All I have to do is find the mustard and I'm in good shape.
Got too many bots. I can't keep track. Which ones have which samples? Alright. So... say... Yeah, I need a bot control panel. It runs inside of Redis. Return a string. Interesting. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty annoying to show the emoji. Format HTML emoji. Let's not worry about that for now. HTML emoji. Colonel Mustard. Unicode circle.
Sorry. Must have been the onion salad dressing.
Okay, whatever. I'll just use this weird thing. Oh, whoops. G. Interesting. Cool. There we go. I'll do H4. Ow. This music hurts. Time to get moving. Planet Dob. Time to get moving. Moving. Some kinds of love. Whoa. I'll take a lemonade. Yeah, I think SVG is cool. Okay, we're almost there. All we need is to find the mustard. All we need is to iterate over the voting categories here and make a little thing. You can probably just use the same component even, the voting table. Where is that? Are they still a band? Seems like the video game was their last album project. Doesn't say they broke up. Not even on Wikipedia.
Some kinds of love between a man and woman. Here I go, just one thing in it about you. Can you hear me?
Oh, it came with stickers. Yeah. Is it download? Probably doesn't work. Maybe they're just samples. That's weird, they just gave out the MP3. Full download button. Yeah, this shit's ridiculous. $230. Not even there. – 2006. Golden Best. Interesting. Oh, and there's this like vinyl. Is it a vinyl? How come no one wants this? It's only $1. CD's $200. I get this. Okay, I've been sitting here an hour. Gotta give the dog a bath. Gotta go to the dog park. And then we gotta go to the swimming pool. I'll be around a little while longer. Gotta go to Target. That makes sense. I hope you have a good one. Mackers. Music. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna put on a really boring episode of Net Cafe. Hope you like it.
Tonight at the Internet Cafe, music on the web. Want to launch a new band? The place to do it is fogworld.com.
I hope we all learned about computers.
These guys sent an email to the Beastie Boys, and now they're producing a CD for them. Virgin Records has a website that'll link you to more than 100 cool music sites. Meet Severe Tire Damage, the first band ever to perform live on the Internet. And want to mix your own music tracks? Check out Mixman. It'll get you dancing. Plus, free software, the Real Audio plugin, music clips, and the famous Macaroni Macarena screensaver, all coming your way in our Cyber Blast. Music on the web, tonight at the Internet Cafe.
The Internet Cafe is made possible in part by Intel. One innovative idea always leads to another. Now there are connected CD-ROMs that link rich multimedia with related information on the Internet. For connected CD-ROMs, it's the Intel Pentium processor.
Hi, welcome to the Internet Cafe. I'm Stuart Chaffee here with Jane Wither and Andrew DeVries, and we're talking about music on the web. Andrew, you're a musician. You played with a band. You did that whole bit. You starved like a musician. I want to ask you, we've talked about in the past, leveling the playing field, democratization, access, all those wonderful things the web does. Does that apply to musicians? Does the web make it easier for you to kind of break through that stranglehold that the record companies have on new artists?
I think it really does. You see a lot of new sites now for independent labels. You see bands that otherwise had to go out and hand out flyers and try to sell tickets, get their mom to come to the show. Right. Now they can put that out to an audience of, could be up to like 40 million people can go on their website, a living flyer, and go see what.
With audio clips?
Right, with audio clips, and just, download that information. And I think it's really.
In a form to even buy the CD.
Right,
so
you can buy it and everything.
Store.
So it's opened up a whole new thing for music.
You could restart your career.
I may just do it, actually.
Well, it's really good for me too. I don't necessarily consider myself a musician, although my shower voice is pretty good. But I will say it's a great opportunity for me to be able to sample music, so I can try it before I buy it, which I think is a good thing.
Okay, music on the web tonight at the Internet Cafe.
So I always wanted to be a rock star. I was a musician. I played in Hollywood. I went out and promoted the band all over. It was hard. We tried to get people to come in, see us, get my mom to come in to fill the audience.
Flyers.
Right, exactly. Now it seems like the Internet has kind of opened that up and given musicians a power. What's your experience with that?
Well, I think certainly regardless of what happens, it's going to always be about the music. It's going to always be about, if you're a bad band, then I'm not sure anything is going to really help you out other than practice and maybe some better songwriting.
Right. But you got to get the word out.
Yeah, given you've got a good product and you want to get it exposed to a global audience, it used to be that you had to, go the long way.
The traditional route.
Yeah. Like you were starting to do, and try to get maybe Miracle of Miracles signed to a major label that could maybe get your record all the way to Tokyo or all the way to wherever around the world where people might then buy it.
Right.
And also get exposed through MTV.
Right.
These
In
are
fact,
all
a lot of
avenues
bands had to go to like other countries, like Japan, to get famous and then come back.
Yeah, soul bands and that kind of thing had to do that. Yeah. But I think what's interesting, and I found this setting up my website, which is fogworld.com. It's Fog City. It's really possible nowadays for an independent band or independent label, in my case, to set up an internet website, and if you organize it well enough, and if you do your homework, I think that it's possible to really reach that global audience, either almost for free.
And get noticed.
Yeah, I mean, there's websites out there that are more than eager and willing, that are usually run by music fans themselves, that are more than willing to help you out and for free.
And reach like 40 million people, potentially all that are on the internet.
Anywhere.
So when I go to one of those sites, what am I going to find at Fog City?
Well, on our site, we've got links to audio clips. We've got our whole first release available online. You can listen to it in its entirety if you want to.
And these are audio clips of actual tracks.
Yeah, well, it's not just clips, it's the whole record.
Oh, really?
It's online.
Online.
Yeah.
So people can download that. How do you listen to that kind of stuff?
Well, you don't actually download it, that's the thing. You listen to it using this Real Audio plugin, which is realaudio.com. You go there, you get this free plugin, free software, and then you can listen to this anywhere in the world. You can listen to the record.
And it's just like a little record player on your computer.
It sounds like it sounds when I explain it like you're giving away a record, but you're not really.
Right.
Because it still sounds kind of like AM radio. So people, if they like it, are going to still want to buy the record.
So the quality's not like a
not quite good enough
CD. But I think it's probably going there soon.
Yeah.
Into that.
Yeah. Although then people might start to get worried, you know, because you don't want to give away your record.
Right.
But, you know.
Right. Right. So, okay, so you can put audio up on your site. What are some of the other things that bands are doing?
Well, we've set up a what's now a fairly large mailing list, and so now if Galactic, our main act, is coming to San Francisco, I can send out a message that I know is going to reach 100 people in the Bay Area that have joined my mailing list through the website.
So instantly, basically, you can send out something, an email that
Where
says...
I used to have to spend all day stamping or flyering or making postcards, that sort of thing. Now I just bulk mail, email, basically, for the most part.
And it goes to them...
And I can reach fans, promoters, musicians, other clubs that maybe in the future I hope to get booked at, all that kind of stuff.
Kind of instantly they can get it and see it and hopefully come to this show.
And there's some potential that they actually will read their email and then maybe come to your show.
Right. Well, that's great because I mean, flyering and things like that, it's such a random thing whether you're going to really hit your audience. And here it's like you're really targeting.
You know that the people you're reaching have already asked. Because they've seen your site and maybe they've been able to listen to the record.
Right.
They're interested in seeing you.
Right.
So, the other thing I should mention is that I've set up another site, sort of trying to give back to the web from the kind of research that I've gotten from it. It's called Groove Guide, grooveguide.com. And if you're a new band, especially if you're playing the kind of music that I'm involved in, funk or acid jazz, is sometimes
hence
they call it.
Groove Guide, heavy groove, right.
You can go there and you can find out, you can get in touch with promoters, you can get in touch with, look for what gigs are happening in a certain city for that kind of music.
So it's kind of like
clubs, promoters, radio stations, TV, all that kind of stuff.
So kind of like a search engine for the funk world kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
Hi, I went and saw this great band last night. It's 3 Days Double. They're totally alternative geek rock. They're fun. They've got a great webpage up. If you ever get a chance, check them out. If you're tired of being serious, if you're into having fun, go see them. Check out their webpage. It's totally worth your while.
How you guys doing?
Hey there.
Okay, you guys are from Philly, I understand, my hometown.
Yep.
A lot of musicians coming out of that town, right?
Schoolie D, John Coltrane.
The Roots. On and on and on. All right, now you guys are into another way of combining music and PC technology before we get to the web stuff, which is something called an enhanced CD or an ECD. Explain what that is.
It's a new format, and it's the same as a standard CD in that it lets you play music in your stereo, but then when you pop it in a computer, it also lets you play interactive video and multimedia content.
All right, and what is the video? What's the multimedia content? What kind of stuff would I see on my computer?
Well, we focus really heavily on video and full screen stereo quality video. And so on the Beastie Boys disc, which is one of our projects, there's 40 minutes of video on it. But there's also other content like audio samples from different records, and then you can also mix audio, some other stuff.
Some slideshow. We have a cool thing that lets you pan around them on stage, and you hear the audio in 3D.
Yeah, QuickTime VR movie of their studio.
All right, now, what's the stuff you're working on right now? I mean, what's the coolest, newest thing you're doing on ECD?
Well, a project that we're really hyped on is Dr. Octagon, which is this experimental hip-hop project. And we did a new video for their single, which is Blue Flowers. And we also have this thing with Cool Keith, and it's a funky little thing, and you have to check it out. And also, it's got a connection to the web, and so that we have this little mixer in it so that you can mix samples, and then you can download new samples, and people can trade samples, stuff like that. And so it's got a very strong connection to the web.
All right, so you're connected to the web. You also run a website called turntable.com, and what's on Turntable?
Basically, we've got links from all of the CDs that we create, so you can download new content, but we also have content up there for people who don't have our CDs. We've got some very rare Jimi Hendrix and Miles Davis footage that our
not only audio, but video clips, too.
Yeah, exactly. And from when video cameras first came out. And then we've got some interactive stuff as well. We've got a scratch pad up here.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Let's sort of pull this one up here on your website. Where's your scratch pad? Right there. And what can I do on the scratch pad?
Basically, you have this beat from DJ Kubert, who's the DJ from Dr. Octagon, and you just put your finger over our logo there and scratch away.
Right, I'm in
Also
charge.
A little fader as well.
And this is a shockwave plug-in, right? So you need shockwave to be able to do this kind of stuff.
Exactly. And lots of memory.
Yeah, really. All right, now let me go back to another thing. You said you're working with the Beastie Boys, and it's an interesting story as to how you guys got working with the Beastie Boys. Tell me that story.
Well, it was back in '94, and we were working on our first project, which was another enhanced CD, one of the first actually. And
I hope we all learned
the
about
web
computers.
was mosaic and blue, gray backgrounds
And you're done.
blue buttons and kind of. But their site was one of the first, and so we sent email to them because we were big fans, and we thought it was like a great idea if we did enhanced CD with them. And so from there, it just took off.
You got the deal through email.
Yeah.
You didn't have to go wandering around
Didn't
town
have to deal with
knocking on
record
doors.
companies, nothing like that.
All right, now let's get back to ECDs for a minute. Are there really some cool ECDs out there you would recommend looking at?
Yeah.
Like what?
There's one called Header that's from this company in the UK, and it's really cool. It's basically a compilation of different dub, techno, hip-hop labels from the UK, and basically it lets you mix the audio and video in really new, innovative ways. And basically it represents the future of ECDs as far as we see it.
Where do you see the web type stuff going? Is this really going to become a serious distribution mechanism for music, or a real consumer
It is
end?
a serious distribution mechanism right now. First of all, you know, there's the online stores and stuff like that, but then there's also all the independents that can get their music out to the public in new ways, and that's what we're really excited about. It's not like the big names, it's more like the underground.
We also have a player up on our site for the Dr. Octagon CD where the users can actually sample the songs that are on the CD before they even buy it or even go to the record store. So
And eventually, you know, when there is satellite or a cable modem or whatever technology, you will be downloading real-time video that's, you know, high quality. But right now, this is a great combination of the CD and the online connection. So you have the high bandwidth video right on the disc, and no waiting, nothing like that. And but then you can download new content to plug into it. So it's like a great marriage.
All right, cool. Well, I want to play with DJ Qbert here.
All right.
Hi there, I'm Danny.
And I'm Todd.
From IUMA, the Internet Underground Music Archive. IUMA is a promotional tool for artists to get their music heard.
That's right. 15 to 20,000 music lovers per day visit the site.
We build web pages for artists, including songs, basically a lot of free music for everyone to enjoy.
And then we'll provide fast connectivity for fast downloads on the net.
IUMA started by artists, for artists, to empower the artists.
That's what we call disintermediation, a way for the artist to go directly to the end user with his music.
So, Michael, let's talk about these fan websites. This is pretty exciting because I think there's a whole bunch of stuff we can get at a fan website that I probably would never see at the record company's websites. What are some of the things I might see?
You're going to get sound clips of band songs. You're going to get QuickTime movies. Some fan sites are rather elaborate in that they're put up by, you know, pretty decent computer programmers. So sometimes you'll actually get a screensaver. Lenny Kravitz has a fan site done by a guy at MIT where you can download a screensaver for Windows that has sort of an animated, you know, Lenny video clip.
Waving.
You know, dreadlocks waving about, and that's the only place on the internet you can get a Lenny screensaver. Smashing Pumpkins have screensavers. Guitar tabs if you're a musician. A lot of times you can get past interviews with bands, say, reprinted from various magazines or newspapers. You can hook up with user groups. If you go on American Online, for instance, there are a lot of fan sites where you can actually chat. You can go into a chat room, say there's a Smashing Pumpkins discussion going on.
Notes on
you can
what you
compare
thought of the
notes.
last
Oh, I really
album.
love this song. Oh, I hated that song. Are you upset that, you know, they kicked the drummer out of the band? You know, things like that that fans like to discuss. They'll stay up all night talking on the phone, but here they can talk to somebody in Japan or, you know, in Hawaii if, you know, if they want to about these things.
Let's talk about some websites that you like in particular. What are some of the sites that you think are more compelling than others?
Some of the more compelling sites are some of the larger bands right now is where you tend to find more traffic, like Smashing Pumpkins have a lot of fan sites. They tend to be pretty elaborate. Grateful Dead has tons of fan sites. It's sort of become a virtual parking lot, you know, like since the Dead isn't on tour anymore, people are swapping bootlegs of you know, concerts.
So now they're finding community through the internet instead of in the parking lot,
Exactly. So they're able to trade tapes back and forth. They're able to trade sound clips.
Now, a lot of that was cooking, too, I think. You know, they were cooking meals.
Oh, you can get recipes for vegetarian burritos. You can get recipes for their brownies. And I mean, you can find pretty much anything on the Grateful Dead sites. A lot of newer bands like Future Sounds of London are pretty active in the internet. They're sort of an ambient band. They actually use the internet. They had one album that came out called ISDN. The two guys in the band collaborated on the recording of the record via the internet over ISDN, so they were actually swapping things back and forth.
So that's more the band itself, but for the fans, or the
fans were able to
websites,
connect into it. So the fans
at the same time.
At the same time. So the fans
Wow.
were able to stay up to date, and the fans were swapping back and forth information. Oh, did you see they were using this type of synthesizer? I mean,
So you must be a pretty big music aficionado to be getting into that level as well.
Well, I think there are a lot of people out there. I mean, fan magazines, fan clubs have always been popular throughout sort of, rock and roll. I mean, ever since like the 50s. So this is sort of a new market where fan sites can actually compete with the major labels. Some of these sites look just as good as the major label sites. Some of these sites have more assets. I mean, people are devoting a lot more time to the fan sites.
It was the 9 Inch Nails site I think we were talking about earlier. That just blew me away. I mean, that was very slick, very professional looking.
It's very slick. I mean, a few record companies, Virgin, EMI are spending a lot of time on their websites. Most record companies are, but most don't have the resources to put in the amount of time that these fan sites do. I mean, you have fans from all over the country contributing things to these sites. Totally committed. And, they might have a staff, if you think of it, like of 100 people contributing to their website on a monthly basis. And most major companies don't have a staff that big. Maybe they have 2 or 3 people taking information from their press department.
So it's nowhere near as dynamic as it would be at the fan website because they're constantly making additions and changes to it.
Exactly.
The one thing that I had a question about was I think at the fan websites, we have bootleg copies of videos of concerts. We've got bootleg copies of music itself. What about copyright infringement? I mean, I would think that there's a big threat here with this whole issue of having the complete song sitting at somebody's website.
Sure, it's an open issue right now legally. I mean, some websites are debating whether or not to apply for a BMI or ASCAP license. Those are both two services that provide music performance right licenses.
All right.
And so a lot of fan sites are kind of skittish right now about sort of testing the waters legally. They haven't really been that defined.
Nobody's caught them yet, or
well, some have. Some websites.
Everything's still fine. So going through and getting the voting categories through the Shrimpo is going to be, you saw before, it can't really get that to work. Interesting. Well, it might. Okay. Type. Already 3 if statements deep. Pretty ugly. Who cares though? I don't care what the code looks like. I only care if it's a good website.
I want to vow with you. So I want to now I just want to vow with you. Only want is vow with you. Yes, I want to vow with you. So I want
Shrimpo. King. Chat. Oh.
now I just want to vow with you.
And this shit always breaks.
I only want is vow with you.
What do we do? Something? So yeah, this will be pretty similar. Hold on. How does voting category? Right. Okay. And
I want to vow with you. So I want to vow with you. Now I just want to vow with you. Only want is vow with you. Yes, I want to vow with you.
wait, how's this?
So I want to vow with you.
Come on, brain. Still have to do all this crap.
I just want to vow with you. Only want is vow with you.
I need all this, I guess. banking on it. Okay, so here we saved 1 vote. And now... I don't like the way I set this up. So, like, there's 1 vote for each category. Did the fish say when it hit a brick wall? You better go catch it. Was that right? Okay, that's a good one. So my dilemma is the way I have it set up. I have to make a request, post request for each voting category, and that just seems pretty dumb. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. So should I have a vote have many categories? And then it'll have a score. I don't. I need another model that's like contains all the votes and categories. Greetings. Bonjour. You're right, dumb is beautiful. So I'm just gonna do it the dumbest way possible. Yes. Okay, let's... How am I even gonna keep track of all the scores? We need like a hash. I need... Yeah, I think I need this thing. Because then I do tracked in here. Then we'll do like tracked notes. And it'll be this, and then do structure the notes category name. School. Juggy. You need an umpire. Who's keeping score? What inning is it? Must be 0 for me. What's the deal? I don't think that's gonna work. Congratulations. Look. That. Oh my god, we compiled. Actually compiled. Grader is not a function. What does that mean? Oh, I didn't. All this did. Do this. Yo, Crazy Kitty. Thank you for joining. How have you been? Been a minute. Didn't work. Never seen that one. Yeah, you can do that. PM. Fortunately, I'm writing JavaScript. Alright. Maybe it'll compile. Viewers. No. It's too much pressure. I can't. Don't watch me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm but a humble hamburger salaryman. Got it. You got it. Ah, shit. What's that mean? Inspector is off. Mates. I haven't got a clue. Getting rid of this. Hamburger, guys. Okay, it's probably this. Probably doesn't like it. I completely broke it. Okay. Please compile for me. Kidding me. What? Why? Okay. Didn't like that import for some reason. Let's see if this. Okay. So what the hell do we do now? Each this votes. Vote. So we'll have the score and the emoji. That's all we need. This is a jam. And then we'll grab this steely.
Yes, you are listening to Yuka's experimental syndrome. Welcome.
Can you do this? I think I need each in object.
Oh yes.
I do this.
So good.
OG path. Shit. So messy. Gonna need like a helper. We can have like a helper that returns the path, maybe? This one do. Image. I don't care yet. Alright, 5 minutes to go. Not quite done, but it's okay. Getting close. Pixie loader error. Alright, gotta be. There's something. Went pee really quick. Okay, at least we got the sliders there. Now we need... need the name. Cool. So, that helper... Which one do I need? Okay, that'll bring the image tag, and then this. Okay. Why didn't I just use the helper here? Emoji path. Attempted to set the length on the arguments of opponent, helper, and modifier. Arguments are immutable.
Oh yes.
The Seattle Times. And blast. I always get viewers when I have to go. I have to walk. I have to give my dog a bath. We got the categories. Just need the emojis. And this doesn't actually work. We'll get there. We'll get there. Or name the path. Let's see. So what if I just... And it just is... Okay, so the last thing I'm gonna try. Then I have to go.
Oh yes.
I'm actually 500 years old. Extremely old.
Oh yes. So good.
How old are you then?
Oh yes.
Emoji is an array. Oh shit. How it works. But does that break the other ones? Well, you can't vote.
Yes, you are listening to Lucas Experimental Show. Streaming live for c64.com.
.com.
Welcome.
Cool. Very cool. Very cool. Computers.
And you're done.
Recognize yourself. You owe it to yourself because you've done real well. You've
What's wrong with
set and
hacker
reached your
vibe?
goals. You've become the best of the best.
Oh, I think I messed it up.
Oh yes.
Four. Lane. Add. Okay. Sick. Sick. Not working. Okay. So we made some progress. Shrimpo voting categories for Mega Shrimpos. Okay, maybe I can get it working by the end of the weekend. But thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye. Should we do a raid? Abraxas, perhaps. Anime song remix DJ stream. What's Abraxas doing?
Needed to complete the job, I'm not going to have your back. Like, I can have your back in other places, but if you're not doing your part, then whatever.
Can't decide.
You know, it's
Sub FM.
like there's no difference between being in the office and being at home. Your work is still equally monitorable. It can still be monitored the same way. So if you're working from home and you're getting the shit done, then who cares? If you're working from home,
just raid the anime song. Ready to raid in 5 seconds. Am I doing this right?